and charities, Allende Cartman, located right here in the quarry in the South Shore neighborhood, right around the corner from our lovely school. I'm going to turn it over now to Allende Cartman, who's going to talk a little bit about our history and who we are.
Pan-Africanism is power. Pan-Africanism is power. Gunpowder, power. For the broken record, give the Gatling. It's the only reason Europe happened. How many little boys with fury and fireworks it take to kidnap a planet? We've been African way longer than American. 400 years removed versus thousands of years long living. Motherland, a plenty pregnant pomegranate, access granted. First rule on a World Series battlefield, guard home base. Try our best to be safe. Keep our minds combined and at ease. Close the blinds, peep and Tom and Jerry. Matriarch, forced to nanny with rodents fighting at her feet. Take her skin. Drape across a diasporic sky. Imagine we collect. Connect every single dot. Imagine common ownership. A gigantic melting pot. Call the kettle black. You grew from her belly. From sediment to bone to earth tone. Very strong but fought alone. Now we long gone in a war zone. Trauma full blown. Don't forget we have never been alright here. That land is promised by the yeast in your darkness that you are baked in sun. When I went back, the first smell danced down my center. The wind had not forgotten me, her wings were tied. Forced to guide us by smooth breeze, a top rough plank, but let's get back before storm come. Should know an arc when we see one. Tides are rising, quickly Mount Rushmore. I found our fathers, patriots, repatriate, retrace in soil you were drawn from. Bid your stepmother adieu. Know a warm smile from distance. Know a house from a home.
Thank you.
Yes. So that piece is about Pan-Africanism. Very simply, Pan-Africanism is about the unification of folks with African descent. Alright, so if you are black, right, then at some point your ancestors were African. And all of those people in the world, across the world, are the folks that we are trying to unite and think about how we leverage our power, our history, and our connections to get ourselves out of the situations that we're in. We were split up across all of the Americas. So 4 million folks were brought to the Americas. That's one of the numbers that we were thought of to the United States. 4 million people were brought to the United States, but the majority of enslaved Africans were taken to Brazil, were taken to Jamaica, were taken to the Bahamas, were taken to the islands, to the Caribbean, and the only difference between us is the language we speak, the food we eat, the ways we dance, but all of it is African. And all of it has been beautiful for years, and we are all suffering. And so Pan-Africanism is how do we fix that suffering and then utilize the land, one of the richest lands on the planet, to get ourselves out of the situation. So I just wanted to share a little bit about that, and if anybody has any questions about Pan-Africanism, I encourage you to explore further, because it is the answer, it is the way, it is the key. All right, thank you.
What Mr. Cartman is playing right now is what we call a djembe. Djembe is obviously a drum. It is a drum that has its roots in Africa. What they do is they take a tree trunk, hollow the tree trunk out, take some animal skin, whether it's goat or cow, dry the skin out, lay it right on top, tune it with some ropes, and all of a sudden you have a beautiful instrument here. And I just thank Mr. Cartman for sharing with us his skill, his knowledge, and his talent. And just hearing that heartbeat, it does something to you. Hearing that slap, that tone, that bass, it definitely does something to you. So I'm going to leave the shot right now and leave it up to Mr. Cartman to play us out.